Hello, and thank you for joining us here on ATMC-TV for Brunswick Minute, a show focused on keeping the residents of Brunswick County informed of current important information. I'm Rex Score, and I'll be your host. Today on the show, we're going to focus on MADD, an organization that has recently launched a chapter in our community. We have some wonderful guests today that have a lot to share with us. We're here now with Craig Lloyd, and Mr. Lloyd joins us from Raleigh up in the Triangle area, and he is the executive director of an organization that plays a vital part in helping us prevent drunk driving, and that's MADD. Welcome to Southeastern North Carolina, Mr. Lloyd.
Thanks so much. We greatly appreciate the invitation.
Well, thank you. Can you tell us a little bit about MADD? What is MADD?
Yeah, well, MADD is, you can tell, is with the acronym, it's actually Mothers Against Drunk Driving. So I guess that makes me the Mad Man or the Mad Dad.
Well, we called you the Mad Man a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
But the Mad Dad, that would be good.
Absolutely.
And what's the aim of MADD?
Well, our whole organization started with the death of one child and the pursuit of one mother to help end drunk driving. Our mission is to stop drunk driving, support the victims of this violent crime, and prevent underage drinking. And so basically what we do is we try and do everything we can with legislation, with education, and all kinds of different preventative measures.
And how large is the MADD organization nationally and in North Carolina?
Well, we actually have the largest victim service organization of any organization in the United States. Here in North Carolina, we have got 28 community action sites, which are clusters of counties all across the state. For instance, like in the Triangle area, we have Durham, Orange, and Wake County. So we have these clusters all over the state, and we've got thousands of supporters and members across the state that help with our grassroots efforts.
And one of the newest of those clusters is right here in Brunswick County, I understand.
Absolutely, absolutely, led by Stacy Manning. She is helping to get our programs and services kind of started and build a strong foundation here to help prevent future tragedy here in your neck of the woods.
Now, the programs that you have that are available to the public, could you tell us about some of those, some of the educational things that we do?
Yeah, absolutely. One of the things we do that a lot of people aren't aware of, but we actually start our programs in kindergarten through college. And so we're not talking necessarily to second graders about drinking and driving. We're talking about making smart choices. So we go in and talk about wearing your seatbelt, wearing your helmet, when you're wearing a bicycle, all kinds of things as we stair-step up through the educational system. Like in middle school, we do Red Ribbon Weeks. Of course, everybody's familiar with our prom programs we do around high school. As well as in college, we do programs. It's called UMAD, which is a college-based kind of a curriculum that we do there as well. And then beyond that, we actually educate offenders as well. We go in and offer what we call victim impact panels, to where we actually bring in victims and their family members to talk about their story and to educate these offenders, because one of the issues we have, as you know, here in North Carolina, is upwards to 40% of the DWI arrests are repeat offenders. So our goal is to try and keep that number down and to try and do what we can for education to civic organizations. We go in and do lunch and learns at corporations. So we try and do a mixture of different things to make sure people are hearing our message and keep it top of mind.
It sounds like you're not necessarily mad about some of the things that are going on, but you are committed to making the changes, and you're committed in a very positive way through the educational situation.
Absolutely. One of the things that we do is, like you said, we're not mad. We actually go in and try and work in partnerships with the court systems. We work with law enforcement. We work with any groups out there that are willing to help support us, or individuals, and go in and try and build kind of a, like I said, a foundation of programs and services to go in and teach people about our designated driver program and all of those resources as well. A lot of people don't realize it, but North Carolina is actually 5th in the country for the most drunk driving deaths. And so typically with that too, 3 out of 10 Americans will be involved in alcohol-related traffic crash at some point in their lives. So letting people know the facts, letting people know the consequences as well, will help make a difference, hopefully.
And unfortunately, here in southeastern North Carolina, our region is one of the, has the bad distinction of being the leaders in traffic deaths related to driving while impaired. Is that why it's so important to have a MADD chapter here locally?
Absolutely, especially with this tourism corridor that you're in. We found out that tourism markets as well as the college markets seem to be where we have a lot of the fatalities if you're looking at the statistics on a yearly basis. So going in and helping have these measures in place will help make a difference, hopefully.
Now, what can folks who are viewing in and watching today, what can they do to help MADD?
Okay. Some of the programs we've got, we'll take as any level of a commitment they're willing to give us. If they're willing to give us 1 hour a month, we'll take it. If they're willing to go in and help us on a weekly or daily basis, we'll take that as well. They can do anything from setting up health booths at their local churches, to going in and working at checkpoints with law enforcement, to working at proms, to all kinds of different things, even court monitoring and doing things like that as well. We've got plenty of programs that we can kind of fit anybody's kind of niche that they're looking to help work with us.
I know the local chapter of MADD has a wonderful Facebook page where locally folks can get on and become fans. Right. What about the contact information for the state organization? If you want to help,
right,
where should they go?
Our website is madd.org/NC. And talking about Facebook, we've got a state website, which is part of the Facebook. You go to causes.com/MADD, M-A-D-D, and that will actually connect you to our Facebook, which is also connected to the local Facebook branch here as well. We'd love to get supporters. It's a great tool that we're able to do.
If we're able to communicate and tell the story about the need to end drunk driving, that's a service that we all should appreciate. We appreciate and we're glad that you came to join us, and thank you for being here.
Appreciate the invitation. I hope to come back often.
All right.